Hey guys, and welcome back to Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Last time we took down the Nibblesnarf, and now today, well, I guess we're going to be taking on the Volvidon and the Volcano Zone, so whole new area. But at this point, as you can see, Cha-Cha is back. He's back from his little adventure, or something. And so let's see what these guys want. Okay. So, Cha-Cha and Kayamba apparently know each other, but they are rivals. They don't like each other all that much. But they were after a mask of some sort, and so that actually sort of led up to the events to where they are right now. But Cha-Cha found something that is a lot bigger than the Lagiacrus that's been causing all the problems in Moga Village. And well, if we go over to the villager as soon as Cha-Cha, or the village leader, as soon as Cha-Cha stops talking. Okay, Cha-Cha, you can shut up now. I really don't care. I just want to hunt the monsters. But he still has gifts for me, so that's good. Okay, I'm trying to look at my map to find out where everything is. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of pinpointing precise locations on the gamepad. Okay. What is... Oh, alright, so in order to hunt this giant monstrosity that is within the shallow depths of Moga Village, we're gonna need a really good mask for it. Unfortunately, we do not have the required materials yet. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, okay, right here. The Ancient Mask, which you can find behind the waterfall in the farm. Now I just gotta find the village elder. Oh, there he is. And he doesn't have anything to say. I could have sworn he would have something to say. But anyway, see what she has, what the guild sweetheart is talking about. Oh, okay, so the guild is delaying, or the guild is having a mandatory evacuation because shit is going down, basically. But we're not going to worry about that. Instead, we're going to worry about hunting the Volvidon, which is a... I keep forgetting... I know what type of monster it can be. Only problem is that I cannot pronounce the name. It's like a Plagius or something like that. It's an odd name. But anyways, we're going to forget about that for the time being. Actually, Cha-Cha's all the way over here, and in fact, I need him to come along. Because the more decoys, the better. Also, because this is the Volcano Zone, cool drinks are pretty much mandatory. You do not want to catch yourself in this place without cool drinks at all. God damn, is that scary. And we had to go up there. But anywho's, let's get our map and get a... Oh yeah, I also bought some deodorant as you probably saw, and that's because the Volvidon is he has something called the soiled effect, and I think he's the one of the few monsters that has the effect. I'm not sure if he's the only one in this game that has that effect too. And what that does is he basically shits on you. That's literally it. And it prevents you from using any consumable items. And oh no, I'm just gonna get the hell away from these guys. Melinxes. Alright. Just gonna take some rations here before I go in. Because as soon as you hit areas 7 and 5, that's when the heat exhaustion kicks in, and that's when you need to use your cool drinks. Alright, and these guys right here are Euroctors. They're just small monsters, so you don't really have to worry about them. You will have to hunt a few of them, but they're not that big of a threat. The most annoying thing that they can do is just go into the ground and then come up from under you. Just sort of knock you around a little bit. And also we have Rhinopolos. So Rhinopolos are here, and they are just as irritating here as they are anywhere else. And surprisingly, they didn't see me. And those boulders that you saw in the middle there, don't hit those. They will hurt. So the Volvidon is basically a giant armadillo. And it's an ugly son of a bitch. Like I said before, he has the soiled I can't speak English anymore. He has the soiled status. Goddamn. And, well, he also has that long tongue, which I believe can steal items from you. And he also has the ability to paralyze you. So, watch out. His head is his weak point. And, basically his entire upper body it takes a pretty good beating. Oh yeah, and he also likes to roll around in his attacks too, which honestly is kind of cool. And here we have an earthquake effect. His back can be broken, so it's his only breakable part. And wow, Kayamba, you are really a pushover. He barely got hit, and he's already leaving to go get healed. But here's the annoying part. You don't want to be close to the lava pits here at all. So don't even... Oh, god damn it. He's going back into the lava pit. If you get too close without the skill Feline Firewalker or some sort of high fire resistant skill, then you will slowly take damage. And okay, he just you know, sort of went down without a hitch there. His primary weakness is water. However, he does take a little bit of damage from thunder and also a little bit more from ice. But since I don't have either a water-based longsword or a ice-based longsword, I'm just sticking to my guns here and using the chain slaughter. Because, frankly, a longsword that's basically a chainsaw is actually kind of badass. And wow, he's flinching all over the place now. Oh, when he does that, get away, because he's about to shit on you. Now, most famously, the soiled status came from the monster Congalala from Monster Hunter Freedom 2 initially. You cannot find Congalalas in this game, but that's basically a good thing, because they're not just dopey monsters, they're also very frustrating sometimes, especially the Emerald version. But the status effect is, I'd say it's unique? I mean, question mark? Oh, and I just thought about it. The Volvidon is not the only one that has a soiled status. I could think of one other that does have a soiled status ailment to it, and he's even more annoying. But I'm not going to get into that just yet. I will. That'll be later on down the road, where the frustration's going to start really taking into effect. And wow. This guy, what is wrong with him today? Like, I don't usually have good luck with this guy, ever. The worst thing he's done is just stay in his little lava pit and do jack and shit. Oh, yes, and here we go with the paralysis. Oh, boy. But thankfully, he doesn't appear to do a whole lot of damage. But then again, that could just be the fact that I have a very well upgraded armor. And he also oh crap. So if you get the soiled status, you cannot use your consumables. However, if you use deodorant, you can get rid of said status. But what I was going to say before, the Volvidon is closely related to the Azuros and our good Bugs Bunny on meth from the Tundra. Cannot think of his name. Lagambi. Just came back to me. And he's basically the strongest version of the three, but that's not really saying a whole lot, because, frankly, I think the, like, something like the Emerald Congalala would be stronger than any of them. So, not really something to be proud of. Plus, this guy also has a fairly predictable move pattern. Not super predictable, but just enough to be, not that big of a problem. Also, I believe he goes and he eats the Alteroths in order to regain stamina. I kind of forgot exactly what he feeds on. that and where he rests too. I think he rests in Area 6. I don't fight this guy a lot, so I don't really know everything about him. And what the hell is he doing? And he's trying to do some weird sort of breakdancing trick. I think he believes he's the Epic Scout from the Team Fortress 2 fan videos. And yeah, he's still exhausted. Come on, can I get it? Yes! And here's a classic Azuros attack, the triple claw, I guess? Yeah, this guy is, wow, he's getting knocked all over the place. Now, here's a fun fact. Something that I listened to. Well, I'm not even sure it's a fact, really. I haven't done the research on it. But, oftentimes I listen to this podcast called Titus Podcast. And you've probably heard me talk about this, this podcast before. But one of the things that they do at the very end is they have these stupid news. So, like, random news that happens throughout the country. And one of which was a guy who shot his mother-in-law on accident after his bullet ricocheted off the back of an armadillo. So, I would imagine armadillos have really hard shells, and that also makes me wonder, how the hell can this sword cut through that shell so easily without bouncing? Like, you'd think that the shell would have a little bit more integrity. Also, I forgot that he can do that backwards too. And he's already weak. So I guess he rolled forward, then he rolled backwards, and then thought, I'm not having any of this shit. I'm out. I think he might have broke a hip or something, or sprained his back or something, because he's looking like a little old man right now. Oh. And he's a grumpy guy. Let's see. Okay, he's going to do the opposite. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, that's not good. Well, I guess I could just use that other deodorant. Or, well, one of my other deodorants. Now, obviously, you really shouldn't lose this guy. He's not difficult at all. It's just he has a bunch of status elements that are, in fact, very annoying. And where is he going? That's what I want to know. And the Rhinopolos still hasn't seen me. So that's a plus. And I haven't broken his back yet. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. God damn, will you die already? I mean, Jesus. This guy has a huge amount of integrity for something that's weak. I just gotta poke him. God damn, he's still going. Man, is this guy even killable? Come on, come out here. You know you want to. And now he's back in the lava pit. Jesus Christ, this guy is just... He can't decide what he wants to do. And... Okay, there we go. And he's still rolling around. Also, if you take a look, you can see my health going down from being too close to the lava. Yeah, you definitely need a skill of some sort. You can't just have, like, super high fire resistance, which would be really cool if that was a possibility. Okay, there we go. Thank God. I was beginning to think this guy couldn't die. So, not a whole lot to be said about this guy. You know, just beware of his rolling. His rolling is probably his most unpredictable factor to it. But when he goes into a roll, there's a pretty obvious tell, so you never know. And that tongue too. Ugh, man. I cannot confirm if that that tongue does steal items, but the last monster that I fought with a really long tongue, he does steal items, so it might be it could be possible that he steals items. That would be a really dick move, but he could. But yeah. So weak point is head again, and primarily use water, because this guy is annoying. And okay, there goes the cooling effect. Thank God, I completely forgot about that actually. So let's see what we get in terms of rewards. Anything good? No, nothing good at all. So yeah, that was Volvidon. Pretty easy. And next up, we're going to do something a lot harder. So I hope to see you then. Take care.